Hey boys and girls, here is our math lesson for Tuesday. We are on Module 7, Lesson 15. Today we're going to work on solving word problems to determine the perimeter with given side lengths. Hey boys and girls, the first thing I want you to do today is make sure you have out a piece of paper handy to help you do your math lesson. The first thing I want you to do is write the numbers you say when you multiply by nines, or when you skip count by nines. Use your skip counting chart that you make today to help you with your pattern sheet. Hey, alright boys and girls, now we're going to review finding the perimeter of a shape. And remember, when we find the perimeter of the shape, we want to figure out how want to go around, add up all the side lengths for every side in the shape. So if I have 4 side lengths, I should have 4 numbers in my problem. So here I have a square, and I want you to figure out the perimeter of this square. On your own piece of paper, I want you to draw the shape, label all of your sides, write the equation, and then type in the perimeter of this shape on the video. Hey boys and girls, so you should have on your paper written, whoops, let me choose the right button, 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. So I'd have 4 sides times 7 inches on each side equals 28 inches. So your perimeter is 28 inches. So hopefully that's what you wrote on the slide before, or in the problem on the question. Hopefully that's what you put down for your answer. 28 inches is the perimeter. Hey, alright, let's go ahead and practice another perimeter question. So you'll notice on my new shape, all my side lengths are not the same. So hopefully I'll notice that. Over here, oops, that's kind of a messy arrow. You're going to write your equation to help you figure out the perimeter of this pentagon. Go ahead and write down the equation, fill in the side lengths, do your addition, because remember the perimeter is the distance around the outside of the shape. Add them up and type in your perimeter that you find. Okay, boys and girls, so you should have written 4 feet plus 4 feet plus 5 feet plus 4 feet plus 5 feet. So I'm going to add my 3 4s together, which gives me 12. And then my 2 5s together gives me 10. 12 plus 10 equals 22. So my perimeter is equal to 22 feet. That would be the distance all the way around my pentagon. Alright, here is our application problem for today. Clara and Pedro each use 4 3-inch by 5-inch cards to make the rectangles below. Whose rectangle has a greater perimeter? Okay, so here I have my rectangle. So here's Clara's, and here is Pedro's. Whose rectangle has the greatest perimeter? Remember, your perimeter is this distance all the way around. So I would go ahead and draw each shape. Here's my side length for each one. So to help you out a little bit, if I know that the side length of this rectangle is 3, I know that this side length will also be 3. And if this side length is 5, this side length will also be 5. So you're going to need to find out these side lengths as well, and then add all of your side lengths together. Good luck! Okay, so here we have the application, or the answer to our application problem. Right here we have the work for Clara's rectangle, and then we have the work for Pedro's rectangle. And so we can look at that and we can see that the perimeter for Clara's rectangle is 46 inches, and the perimeter for Pedro's rectangle is 32 inches. So we can see that Clara's rectangle has a greater perimeter than Pedro's rectangle. Okay, boys and girls, so now we're going to continue working on solving story problems using perimeter. So here we have Mrs. Kozlow put a border around a 5-foot by 6-foot rectangular bulletin board. How many feet of border did Mrs. Kozlow use? What can you draw to help you solve this problem? How did you label the width and the length? And what is the perimeter of her bulletin board? So over here, I drew a picture of her bulletin board. I would like you to do the same. We have one side length labeled with 5 feet, the other side length labeled with 6 feet. So I know 2 of my side lengths. What would my other side lengths be for my rectangle? This side would be 5, and this side would be 6. Okay, so now I want you to find the perimeter of her bulletin board. So to find my perimeter, I have 4 sides. So I'm going to add 4 side lengths together to find my perimeter. I'd have 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6. Go ahead and find the perimeter of her rectangle and then type in the answer to the question. Okay, boys and girls, so hopefully you all typed in, let me figure out my perimeter real fast so I could do my doubles. 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 plus 6 is 12. 10 plus 12 equals 22. So her perimeter would be 22 feet. So hopefully in your answer box you typed in 22. Okay, here is my next story problem. Jason built a model of the Pentagon for a social studies project. He made each outside wall 33 centimeters long. What is the perimeter of Jason's model pentagon? Draw and label a pentagon to represent Jason's model pentagon. Write a number sentence to show the perimeter as the sum of the side lengths. What is the perimeter of Jason's model pentagon? So you would draw your pentagon, 5-sided shape. Okay, and each side is 33 centimeters. So then go ahead and down here, add all of your side lengths together. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Yep. So go ahead and add them up and then type in your perimeter. Okay, so hopefully we could either do 33 times 5, but we haven't quite learned how to do that yet. It is just repeated addition, so if you did 33 times 5, that's fine. I will show you how. First I'm going to start with repeated addition. So I'm going to add 3, 6, or add on my 1, so I'd have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 5 times, I have 5 threes, so 5 times 3 is 15, so I'd have 15 ones, 1 extra 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. So I could do 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 more 10 gives me 16. So hopefully you got an answer of 165 for your perimeter. I'll show you how to do that with multiplication real fast. So 33 times 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that break apart strategy again. Goodness sakes, I just do not have enough room right here. Totally running out of room. Let me put it over here. Here I'll have room. So I'd have 33 times 5. So I'm going to break apart my 33 into 30 and 3. Now I'm going to use that break apart and distribute property. So I'm going to do 30 times 5 plus 3 times 5. So 30 times 5 would be 150 plus 3 times 5 is 15. 150 plus 15 equals 165. And 165 is my perimeter for this pentagon. Hey, alright boys and girls, so now it is time for you to do your problem set on your own on Google Classroom. So number 1, Mrs. Kozlow put a border around a 5-foot by 6-foot rectangular bulletin board. How many feet of border did Mrs. Kozlow use? So hopefully if you watch the Edpuzzle video, doing this problem should be pretty easy because I already gave you the answer. It looks like the same thing is true for number 2, and then you'll continue to do number 3 and 4 on your own, and if you choose to do the rest on the back side, that's up to you. That is your choice, but I do want you to do numbers 1 through 4 is required. Okay, so go ahead and have fun and enjoy working with perimeter and finding the perimeter for these story problems.